My name is Tara Briscoe, and I am the operations manager of the British Columbia Coalition of Motorcyclists. And we are putting on this event today. It's an annual general meeting to meet our membership and talk about what they would like us to work on this year. We are a provincial lobbying organization for motorcyclist rights in BC.
So tell me, what are some of the issues that our motorcyclists here in BC are facing for the reason why we're wanting to hold an event like this?
We have a new graduated licensing program that has been proposed by the provincial government coming down, which is going to make it harder and longer for people to get their motorcyclist license in BC. It's going to be almost 3 times as long as it takes now. So that's something that we would like to sit down with the government and talk about in ways that we can make it shorter and more relevant, more strategic, so that the people who want to get their bikes can get them in the proper fashion.
And so tell me, where will the men and women riders be riding to? Tell us a little bit about today's course.
Today's cause is just basically a meet and greet. We haven't seen anyone because of COVID. There's been a lot of cancellations, and we just want to have everyone together and talk about what's on the agenda for next year. Some of the issues that we have been working on are transferable license plates. So if you have more than one motorcycle in BC, you'd be able to transfer your license plate from one bike to another and be able to carry your insurance over.
So will there be a ride though? Do you know what?
There is no ride that we are putting on. I know that there is also a memorial ride happening today, but we are just here to listen and feed the people.
So with your expertise in motorcycling, what are some of the motorbikes that our men and women are riding, a lot here in Vancouver? Because in New Zealand, it's probably 80% of our riders are on V-Rods.
Okay.
Is the V-Rod a renowned bike here in Canada? If not, what is?
I'd say there's an absolute mix. So in our membership, we have a lot of Harley riders, we have a lot of sport bike riders, dual sport. It's kind of all over the board. We have beautiful scenic drives, and there's a bunch of different riding clubs, and it's all over the board.
And final question, so it's about lobbying and creating change within policies in the government of Canada. What are your hopes and aspirations leading into the future with these big changes you guys are lobbying for?
We just want British Columbia in particular to be the best place to ride in Canada. We want everyone to have the freedom to ride, meaning that they get to choose what they ride. There's been a lot of talk about different horsepower regulations, demanding that people wear all safety gear all the time. We are very much for safety and wearing the proper gear, but we don't think necessarily that the government who doesn't ride should tell the riders what they can and can't do on bikes.
Wow.
Thank you, Maori bike riders, for visiting us here in Canada.